Hello, how are you? I want to thank you for showing up and for your love and support. For those of you who are new to this channel, hello and welcome. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos. This is intuitive psychic tarot reading and it's a general reading, so it won't resonate with everybody. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want something that it's more specific to your situation, you can always book a personal reading with me. All the information that you need is in the description box below. Also, if you want to book energy clearing session, information about this is in the description box as well. This is Padma Tarot channel and this is going to be for the sign of Gemini. It's for this Mars transit that it's happening on the 12th, which is today actually. The Mars, it's entering Scorpio and it's going to be there until the 24th of November. So what does this mean? It is a little bit like coming home. Why? Mars, it's actually a ruler of Aries, okay, but traditionally it was the ruler of Scorpio. Now the Scorpio has Pluto. By the way, Pluto is one of the planets that it's finally getting, it has turned on the 10th. It has turned direct because we had a lot of planets in retrograde. So but other than that, now what does Mars, okay, Mars in Aries, it's all about taking action, you know, it's a god of war, whatever, so just going after things, whatever. Now in Scorpio it's a little bit different, you know. In the Scorpio it's all about reflection, in toward in, you know, not out. So we are actually almost like a little bit fighting with ourselves, you know. It will be this scorpionic energy of, you know, just to burn everything so that we can rise like a phoenix from the ashes. So what really needs to go will go. So Mars in Scorpio, it's about, you know, declaring war to anything that it's, you know, just not working for us, you see, so that we can get rid of it and go after what is our truly heart desire, something that we've really even never talked about, that we could be even a little bit ashamed of or whatever. Now, no guilt, no shame, we are just going there. Of course, no harm, but you know, that's it. Okay, so that being said, let's see, my dear Geminis, what's going on for you for this transit here, how you're going to be handling and navigating this. Let's see what's going on for Gemini. Okay, let's see. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the Emperor is here. Now you do have a great potential starting reading with this. By the way, this is Venus. That's the counterpart of the Mars, you see. Anyway, Taurus or Libra here, the ruler is Venus. This is all about harmony, balance, about beauty, about creation, about manifestation using the law of attraction here, potential growth, abundance, emotional, financial, spiritual, whatever you want here. That's the Emperor's, that's the Venus here. So some of you could be really getting very strongly in touch with your feminine side, okay? Male or female, we all do have feminine and masculine energy. This is now the feminine aspect, that's the Venus here. So let's see if you can marry this. For some of you it could be some type of even maybe guilt or whatever this could be connected to, you know. For some it could have been some childhood wounding here, especially if you had any issues with you know, like a mother figure in your life or whatever. It could be part of the whatever you will be reflecting at, because it's time to really look at these wounds. It's time to look at the things that we are trying to, you know, just sweep out of the rug so that we can once and for all heal, process this and manifest something better, because these type of things are usually holding us back. Now there is no holding back. You know, this Mars in Scorpio will really like go deep. It can be a little bit uncomfortable, even painful, but it's necessary for the growth and potential. Also, this represents birth and rebirth. So some of you, there you go, some type of rebirth. Yeah, my darlings, there you go. Now this is you, Ten of Swords, Sun in Gemini. And what are we doing? We are doing our tarot reading here. And you're, okay, Padma, what's going on? Ten of Swords, ending, painful one, but, you know, in the classic tarot, there is a guy lying on the ground, there is 10 swords stabbed in the back, but on the horizon, here comes the sun. Now, this is this rebirth. The new dawn is dawning for you, okay? Ending of whatever was hurtful, painful, but we will have to acknowledge it. We can't pretend it's not there. And then we have all the aces here. We have the brand new beginning. So this is all about that. But we will have to process this, okay? So some of you, it's a very good time to work on your energy and your clearing sessions and your cord cutting or whatever else you might need to do, and really looking into what was the problem, what is the issue here, what is this that is keeping us back. Ten of Swords, it's also the mindset. So some of you are going to be revisiting some traditional beliefs here and certain mindset, something here, and what needs to be adjusted, and starting thinking out of the box, doing something differently, you see. Even the thought process is changing here for some. Yeah, that would be a lot of shadow work. Here comes the Pluto. I already told you, it just turned actually direct. Watch. Okay, maybe I'll do the reading on that as well. It is important, you know, but you know, what can I do? You know, one can do only so much. So, but Pluto direct here, it does talk about, you know, what we were processing again and, you know, digging deep again. I told you it's Scorpio's ruler here. It's the Lord of the Underworld. So there you go. All this hidden stuff, piled up stuff that we did faced during the retrograde. Now we are actually ready to be done with it, you see. Now that once this is direct. So it's all tying here. It always ties because I'm a psychic, I'm connected. So of course that the readings are connected to the energy and everything that is going on. So there you go. This is a lot of shadow work with this Pluto. This is literally here representation of the shadow work. In the classic tarot, it would be the Nine of Wands, which is a wounded warrior. So there you go. But this is now where you are getting ready to finally face the music and to be done with all that you need to be done with. You see 9, 10, there you go. So we are definitely finishing this so that we can, you know, start something fresh. So still last bits and pieces here are going to be cleared during this time, okay? So that we can finally go towards something else, you know. And now for the, you know, sometimes the people do get tired, the people do get, you know, like impatient, and it's only natural. But you understand what this is. You don't get to do this over the night. It does take work, but it takes persistence. That's the wounded warrior. Still standing, still fighting, you see. It's not, nothing is granted, you see. We actually do have to deserve it a little bit, you see. So that's all about that, you know. So it's a big process here. It's you know, a lot that is going on. It's not easy. That's why it does take time. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm also pulled to say, I don't know for who this is, but we should always celebrate the small victories, no matter how small they are. You know, whatever you have going on, it doesn't matter how bad things are. If you have one good thing, you should celebrate it and be grateful for it, you see, because this is how the law of attraction works here, okay? This is changing the mindset from, okay, waiting for the other shoe to drop, to actually, okay, let me see. What do I have to be grateful for? Okay. Oof. What did I tell you? Sorry, guys. That's the Emperor here. We have Venus and Mars. Congratulations. I mentioned something about masculine and feminine. There it is. For some of you, this is your inner, and after all, you are twins. Okay. But all the people do have this duality, you see, and everybody has this masculine and feminine. For some of you, this is you marrying your two twins, marrying your masculine and feminine, accepting, I would say here, your feminine aspect here, because for a lot this was hurt. This was the wounded warrior here for some of you, okay, not the masculine, I would say the feminine. Now with embracing this and processing what we need to process, we are ready to actually step into this leadership position, to take control over our life and to bring stability and order. I mean, look at him here. It could be her. It's not about the gender here, but this one is holding the two wolves here. And it's again, you know the story about feeding the two wolves. So which wolf you're feeding here? What are you feeding here? Okay. That's literally about bringing balance here. Okay. Anyway, however, this is this duality, and this is also about flipping the mindset, changing what we need to change. Now, for some of you, of course, this could have to do with some connection here. Okay. It's some type of counterpart. For a lot of you, it can be romantic. Of course, this is not a love reading, but it looks like for some of you, this is your hidden desires. And this transit does talk about partners that are meant to be together, are going to be together. Maybe I'll even do this twin flame or whatever, you know. I don't do a lot of, like, specifically love readings. I more do, you know, like a general readings. Of course, some of them are about love. but maybe I will do, because it is time that who is meant to be is going to be. That's the divine, like almost like the divine masculine, divine feminine here. You see, that's the energy here that are coming together and coming back together after the struggle, after the, like the process. Especially the twin flames also are going to be re-entering the union. But for some of you, it could have to do plain and simple here with some childhood, again, wounding here, something that dates from your family, from, we did have here strongly about the motherly figure, but for some, of course, it could be the fatherly figure or whatever else. But I'm seeing here that you're going to be stepping, almost like you will actually start to lead this game, okay, because you are getting really good at it, okay, and you're realizing, a lot of you, why something didn't happen, why something is on delay, and you're learning even to be patient, you see. So this is where you're actually starting to win the game, because you're understanding what you need to change, what you need to heal, what you need to release, and that's the half of the work done here, okay. So let's see what's going on. For some of you, yes, there is a divine counterpart here. A lot of emotions, okay, that's the Scorpio here, a lot of emotions, element of water here. Now you're an air sign, you're not a water sign, but you will need to face the music here. There is something here that it's deep emotion for you, and some of you were trying to really not look at it. That's embracing the feminine aspect, you see, because, okay, not that the masculine, it's not emotional, I'm not talking about that, it's not male and female, it's the energy here. We all have both, okay, so I'm not saying here, just explaining myself, so that I don't get the comments, that, oh, the males are, I know, okay. So definitely here, this could be this feminine aspect, because I was sensing that this is hurt for some of you, and that's why you're avoiding even some emotions here. And it doesn't have to be only romantic emotions, okay? It's like we are really tough here. Why? Because we don't want to be hurt, okay? But we are actually hurting here. And we do need to feel emotion and vulnerable and, to accept our feminine aspect here, male or female, anyway. Okay, let's see, staying too long at this. Every time these readings are. Okay, the justice here. Scale need to balance. Also, what's right, it's right. And you need to be fair to yourself, you see. Not to lie to yourself, to really go after what you want, to be... to admit to yourself if you are hurt, if you are hurting, if you want something, what you want here, you see, and then the universe can deliver. Because if you're not very specific here, it's very difficult, and if we do play this pretend game, it does get confusing, like, okay, what do you want? Are you fine or you're not fine, Anyway, however, I'm seeing here this karmic justice going to be served here. Of course, for some of you, if you're dealing with anything legal, this can come out finally, because I know that some of you do have legal issues, okay? But definitely here, more than anything, this is karma, okay? Also, this is somebody who might be healing something with somebody. For some of you, it's you healing with yourself, okay? You're masculine and feminine here, marrying this finally, making the balance here, restoring this. But for some, it could be the person, somebody who really wants to make amends, and this is somebody who is very important to you. Doesn't have to be romantic, whoever this is here, okay? Let's see, Libra here. So again, Venus, you see, that stories in Libra are ruled by Venus, so there you go. Let's see what else. Yeah, there you go, another 9. Look at the 9s here, 9 stands. This is completion of the cycle, okay? There is something here, this was a 9 of Swords, again, that's Gemini energy, so you do have here, strongly your energy. This is, though, in this deck, 9 of Swords, it's a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, something that was really heavy on your soul. But this represents here, again, karmic cycle. It's over, it's done. You're, as I say, karma-free. But some of you are still stuck. Why? Because you're still dealing with the same demons here. It's your mindset here that needs to shift. It's this, even forgiveness or whatever you need to do here. But you need to heal. It could be this inner child here or whatever this is. It does need to be healed so that we can get going. Because this cycle, it's over, you see. You have been fighting here like a true champion. And you deserve to be finally free from this. So let's just, look at the... Of course, the deepest the cut is, it's the, the most difficult one to be healed and to be, looked at. But this is now time to do so, okay? You are definitely closing a major chapter in your life with this Crown of Earth. This is something big. It's something fundamental. It could talk about marriages, careers, you know, like lifestyle here, whatever. It's something big. It could have to do also with the family here, you know, some ties, something here that was going on, whatever, you know, depending on what's your story. But now it's time to be closed. That's this karmic cycle, so that we can go and do what's right for us. Okay, let's see what else. Okay, what else for Gemini? Yeah, you're very close to your finish line. You will go after your heart's desire. Now you see, the element of fire. You're not stopping here. At least you shouldn't, because you're very close to the finish line. What is your truly your heart's desire? This is something that it's burning inside of you. Something that you really want. Maybe you're not talking about this. Maybe you're not even, you know, like almost like not looking at it, but you're feeling it. So we have to acknowledge that, yeah, this is what I want. So this is what I'm going for. And if I have to release what I have to release, I will release it. If I have to heal, if I have to go through some uncomfortable times here, I will. But I will go towards what I want here. What is my true heart's desire here? And this is all about that. So embrace yourself here. This is going to be almost like the final, you know, like I would say stage, at least for some of you, as long as you're doing the work. Because of course, for the ones that are not doing the work, I'm sorry guys, but you know, there is always repeating the class, you know, so there you go. And the lesson. I'm going to leave it here. I hope that this was helpful. If you want, you can subscribe to my channel. If you are not subscribed, you can like, you can comment. And if you want to book a personal reading or energy clearing session with me, all the information about this is in the description box below. So until next time, bye.